Hey everybody, and welcome back to Hogwarts Mystery. In the last one, we have been looking for Lucious Malfoys. Not only one, we actually found out it was the whole cane that was gone. And we had Penny to help us find Dobby, and Dobby was a terrified little thing. I was so feeling so bad for him. And Ben, of course, knowing all the hiding places of Hogwarts, also tried to help us finding the cane. Now, I think it was Merula we had to go to this go around. We have to go babysit Draco. Oh, we already have 4 of 4 on the third part. My. Aren't this event flying by? Maybe it's because I take 2 interactions per episode now. I'm just trying that out for a bit. But that's probably it. However, let's go and babysit little Draco. And hopefully it will go on fine. Because we're looking for a cane, and if we don't find it, I'll just expect a lot of messes to happen around Hogwarts, and we don't want that. We don't want that. So let's go and babysit Draco. Let's hope he's just eating and quiet and actually listen to reason just a little bit, just a tiny bit. So let's see here. Some have things to say. Wait a second, Merula. I just need to see over here. Oh, it's Tongs. Yeah. Draco Malfoy is my cousin. But our parents don't get on. Oh yeah, that's right. Her mother was... Tongs' mother was a... What is the nicest word to say? Her mother was kicked out of family because she married a Muggle husband, I think it was. So she is not popular anymore in the family. Oh dear. Now we have Penny. Have you had any luck finding Mr. Malfoy's wand? Dobby's counting on you. Yeah, definitely. He's counting on us. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he be? Oh, where's the last conversation at? Can't find it. Oh, it's because... Oh, it's Dobby. I overlooked it. I'm so sorry. When Mr. Malfoy visited my parents once. He doesn't look too happy about it. Like, look, he looks like a very sad bean about that. Oh dear. I'm assuming that Mr. Malfoy did not make a great impression on little Barnaby here, because he does look rather sad about it. If not a little, then a lot. Or worried. That's a worried look on his face right there. Not... so good. Okay. Let's go and talk to Merula. She's been reading around for too long, I'm guessing. Oh, he's reading! Oh, that's nice! He's just chilling. That actually makes him cute to look at. I'm just gonna look for that for a second. Because things probably gonna happen. Oh, he actually is reading. Because he's using his finger to point out stuff. But he's reading rather fast. But that's because of the animation, I'm sure. Either that or he's gifted, one or two. You and Draco are getting on rather well today. Oh, has his visit stretched over a couple of days? Oh dear, that's not good. He's finally shut up, at least. No thanks to you. I've been a bit busy. Professor Dumbledore asked me to find Lucious Malfoy's wand. It's gone missing. Did he check his cane? The one he keeps his wand in? Exactly. He refuses to leave Hogwarts without it. He accused his house elf of stealing the wand, but Dobby says he wasn't a thief. So, you haven't gotten any leads? Not really. Dobby says the wand is still at Hogwarts, and the thief had to be someone who knew about Mr. Malfoy's wand. Ugh. You'll never figure this one out without me, then. Does it mean that you will help me? Don't read into it. The sooner you figure out what happened to the wand, the sooner the Malfoys will leave. Oh, you want to be our friend, just ever so slightly, but not. We don't need to read into it. You don't want to be our friend, we get it. Wink, wink. Of course she wants. We are probably the closest thing to a real friend that she has. But she just don't want to admit it. Which is kind of cute. Alright. What have we learned so far? That could be interesting to see. Because she has been looking after Malfoy the whole time. Oh, he's so cute. He's like, look. He's just sitting there and reading. Actually, we can do this. Now they also have they had that for a while. I think they've had that prior to December this year. Or this year. Last year. But you can actually do this so you can actually see more what's going on. As you can see. So that's actually really good. Also, if you want to take a good screenshot of the game as well. Which is really nice. Especially if you want a screensaver or something. This is just lovely. No. Okay. It's a 3-hour one. Okay. Oh, it was a little glitchy there. I hope that didn't pick up on the recording. Let's see, what did Merula find out? The Malfoys won't leave until you find that wand. So do your best and hurry up. I'm doing my best, Merula. I swear. Ben and I tried searching for the wand, but we couldn't find anything. Everyone knows Malfoy bend easily like their wands. Ooh, she's taking some jabs at them, I must say. Oh dear. Merula is rather worked up over this. Is she trying to throw me off? No, I don't think she is. I'm tired of watching the Malfoy brat. Children are awful. You're technically still a child yourself. I mean, if we start Hogwarts at the year when we're 10 years old. 9, 10 years old, I think it was. She will be 11, 12 by now. Which is just pre-teenager. Just pre-teenager, so she would still be considered by technicality a child. Doesn't mean that she isn't mature beyond her years. Just means age-wise she would still be considered a child. Oh dear. Are you sure the elf didn't steal the wand? You're so easy to fool. Don't get sassy me, young lady. Merula knew Mr. Malfoy kept his wand in his cane. Seems suspicious. Indeed, it somewhat does. However, if she's looked into everything about the Malfoys, she would probably also come across that. I don't think Lucious kind of try and keep it away from everyone that he keeps his wand in his cane. Because it is his most prominent thing about him. And he is... in kind of words, he kind of shows off in the movies as well. So I wouldn't wonder that people will suspect his wand is in his cane. I mean, just... if Hagrid... oh, that's actually a rumor. That's not really actually a fact. But some suspect that Hagrid actually still has a wand. But it's hidden in his umbrella. Or something. I don't know if it's been confirmed or anything, but that's been a speculation, I know, in the Potter world or among the fans. So that's an interesting one. The thief doesn't know what using someone else never works well. So the thief won't know. And that was also something I said in a couple of last episodes. Like, if you use someone else's wand, it either wouldn't be that effective or it will not work with you. One or two. The wand chooses the person, not the other way around. According to the Hogwarts rule of magic laws. Not Hogwarts, but Hogwarts world. Magical Hogwarts world. Whoever took Master Malfoy's wand was small enough to go unnoticed. Draco? You're small, right? I am so determined that it might be Draco. I do think it's him, though. I do think it's him. Not because I want to put any malicious thought in him, but it's just in between the lines of this whole plot. Either that or it is a massive green hair... no, not green herring. Red herring. And it's Peeves. Or something. Dobby's terrified of Mr. Malfoy. I think he makes Dobby punish himself. Oh, little thing. I don't like Mr. Malfoy just because of that. Oh, we are starting to circle with Merula. Alright. And we are also circling with our character. Great. So we can just go by the count. Easy to fall. What is the last one? It's a 5 at least. The thief doesn't know that using someone else's wand never works well. Oh yeah, that was the one. Like, that was the thing I said about, like, it would not have the desired effect to use someone else's wand. Definitely not. I don't think so, at least. You can do it, but it will not work with you in the same way if you were the once chosen person, basically. So let's see here. Whoever stole Mr. Malfoy's wand had to know that he kept it in his cane. Don't forget, it had to be someone Mr. Malfoy wouldn't expect or notice. If it is it, where's the kid? The kid's gone. Draco, did you just leave with the book? He ran away, didn't he? But that would also make it a bit ominous. I'd pay notice. If he doesn't pay notice to his own son, that really just indicates the environment Draco is growing up in, which is really sad. Like Cooper. Actually, Ben thinks you stole the wand. Seriously? Every time. You have to admit that stealing a wand sounds like something you would do. Well, obviously. I'm the most powerful witch at Hogwarts. If I wanted to take Malfoy's wand, I would. Is that a confession? Of course not. Using Malfoy's wand would be wearing his dirty socks. The way she compares things is genius. Using someone else's wand is kind of using their dirty laundry. I mean, come on, Bride, you should know this already. You don't suspect me, do you? Not really. I believe you. You didn't take Mr. Malfoy's wand. Glad we are on the same page. Now, can you stop wasting time and think about this properly? The only reason someone would bother stealing Malfoy's wand is because they are scared of him. But who is afraid of Lucious Malfoy? Idiots. Just idiots. Oh, I have come around and like her even. I'm starting to like her even more and more. Idiots. Just idiot. Only idiots would fear him. She's just so blunt. I love it. The only thing he got is influence. He has never had real power. Not like my parents. Draco seems to think his dad is powerful enough. Wait, where's Draco? Not again. He must have ran off while we were arguing. Don't blame me. He was behaving himself until you came in and started talking about Malfoy's wand. That's it. Exactly. It's your fault, right? That's not what I meant, Merula. Remember when you jinxed me? Draco wanted to have a go. Oh. And you told him he needed a wand. We got to go find him. Let's go. Yeah, that's not gonna go over well, is it now? You have solved the case of Mr. Malfoy's missing wand. The thief's fate rests in your hands. Oh dear. I don't like where this is going. Heard Malfoy's in the courtyard. Hurry up, girly. We will. So we need to find Draco. And have a little stern talk to him. I think that's important. But just before we do that, what is this subchapter called? Crime and punishment? Oh my goodness! Oh, it's just a one of two. That means this chapter is over so fast. Oh dear. I thought there would at least be 3 parts of the last one, but no. Of course not. As soon as we solve it, Lucious out of here. Oh dear. Just wait a second, Draco. Just need to look here. What is it, Mr. Filch?
Keep that brat away from Mrs. Norris. Else I will hang him up by the chains of his feet. I don't care who his father is.
He's such a grumpy one. Draco Malfoy is nearly old enough to come to Hogwarts. Indeed he is, if his sex is only 4 years away. I see you have lost track of the young Mr. Malfoy. No! Professor Snape, look over here. Who is sitting right by the fountain and reading? Or hiding, one or two. Let's see here. There you are, Draco. We've been looking for you.
Ugh, you ran off. You ungrateful weasel.
Oh dear. Very blunt. Very to the point. So what? I snuck away loads of times. Merula, you were supposed to watch him.
Easy for you to say, right? You left me with all the work.
Work? All you did is give me books to read.
Ugh.
You got toffee stains all over my charms textbook. And why did you want to read about charms, Draco? Aren't you a bit too young for classwork? I am not too young to learn. Oh, he's such a mean little one. But he does, if you look at him, he does have some sadness behind the eyes. At least how it looks like. His eyes are a bit sad. That's why you stole your father's wand, didn't you? Uh-oh. Gotcha. You know the face when kids get caught in something they're not supposed to? That's the face. I remember this face from my niece just one time. I know this face. That's so sad. That's exactly how they look. Dear. Alright, you caught me. I borrowed my father's wand. I was going to give it back, but then he would know I took it. Yeah, you didn't plan that one out, did you, little fella? Start at the beginning, Draco. Fine, fine. I will tell you everything. Oh, he broke his little snotty character. Is this a kind of a pre-redemption arc for Draco? You get the insight that he is a good kid. He just have his father. And his family's beliefs. I don't know. It's a 3-hour one, okay. Let's see here. At least I can prove Dobby didn't steal Mr. Malfoy's wand. Taking my father's wand was easy. He didn't even notice me. That was what I said. If he doesn't notice his own kid, he's just ignoring his kid. That must be so sad. Like, just imagine how Draco feels. He feels that he's not worth his father's love because his father ignores him. So he definitely is doing things to try and impress him, I guess. Which is also very human. You want to impress the ones you love. That's very human. Let's just turn him into a ferret and give him back to his father. It's such a good reference because in the movie he gets... I can't remember... Is it the goblet one? No. It's the one with the Mad Eye Moody. So I do think it's the Goblet of Fire, right? It's the one with David Tennant. Anyway. Draco's afraid of his father, and we'll find out what he did. I almost feel sorry for him. Well, he shouldn't have done it in the first place then, dear. It was not very smart. It wasn't. My father can't know I borrowed his wand. Don't tell him. I almost gave him a Merula voice there, but my voice is slightly cracking, as you can hear, so... That's actually my Merula... That's actually my Merula voice. That's because my voice is cracking. Oh dear. Of course I wouldn't let a titch like you use my wand. Oh dear. After Snide jinxed you, you wanted to try too. You're only 4 years away from learning, dear. Or from Hogwarts, you can try. Oh, he's crying! Oh no! None of this would have happened if you just let me use your wand. Okay, I'm not feeling bad for your kid now. Because that's an entitled argument. You're putting the blame on someone else instead of standing up to your own actions. Oh dear. It's not fair that I'm not allowed to have a wand. Well, you are allowed to have a wand, you just have to wait a bit. That's all. You're the one being a little tiny bit impatient. Where did you hide your father's wand? I couldn't find it anywhere. Oh, we're starting to circle. He didn't answer that one. At least I can prove Dobby didn't steal Mr. Malfoy's wand. Indeed.
Let's just turn him into a ferret. That is the greatest idea I've ever had this week. Turning a spoiled little child into a ferret. That is what we want, right, Ray?
Oh dear. Draco's afraid of his father will find out what he did. Almost. Almost. It is it's not hidden, but it's almost feel sorry for the kid. But only almost.
Snide cast a spell on you, and I wanted to try.
And you wouldn't let me. And then father said we would leave Hogwarts, but he couldn't leave without his wand. I only wanted to stay at Hogwarts a bit longer. You have plenty of time, kid. You'll have 7 years here. So you stole your father's wand? You'll be furious. He wasn't supposed to know. You must have known someone would get in trouble. Your dad blamed Dobby. for something you did.
So, he's just an house elf. Why would I care what happens to him?
Because it's your responsibility, kid. That's the thing again, if we wind back to Minerva's, is whatever happens, you also have to take responsibility for your own action. There's a discipline and respect. Because it's your responsibility. Because Dobby is innocent. That would probably not fly with that kid. It is your responsibility. Because you stole the wand. It was your mistake. And that makes it your responsibility.
Yeah? What am I supposed to do about it?
You could start by telling your father the truth.
Ugh. Bright is right. You stole the wand. You gotta own up to it. I can't. My father can't know.
I would tell you where I hid the wand. Just don't tell my father about this. Oh, the pleading doggy eyes, I see. They be dangerous. Like, don't tell my father, please.
Out with it, Malfoy. I just hid it behind that pillar, I swear.
Yeah, there it is. Hello!
You stay with Malfoy, Bright. I will see if he's telling the truth.
Oh, she's so over that kid. Oh dear.
Please, Bright.
You won't tell my father, will you? I have to tell him something when we return to his wand. Why shouldn't I tell the truth? My father might not let me come back to Hogwarts if he finds out. Well, you have to go to school somewhere. And there are other schools, kid. And you didn't actually want to go to Hogwarts in the first place, did you? You wanted to go to the... Was it Dunbar school? Oh, I can't remember the name of the school, but... I think there was the third school you see in the Goblet of Fire.
Ugh.
That's not the cane, that's just the wand.
Got the wand. Malfoy was telling the truth for once.
Let's find Lucious Malfoy. I'm sure he wants his son and his wand back. You will come with me, right, Pride? I will have to find Dobby first. Then we can return the wand together.
Yes. However...
Oh! Mr. Malfoy is anxious to reclaim his wand. Please come to my office. Indeed. I think any visit would like to have the wand back, if it's found. And it is the last part. So I think we'll make a little longer, tiny bit longer episode in this one and take the last part, because I don't think the last part is going to be that long, because you're just gonna hand in the wand and say, goodbye, Mr. Lucius. Don't come back. Okay, so return Mr. Malfoy's wand. So we didn't even have to go find Dobby. I would have loved that third one there. Like, we go find Dobby saying, it's alright, we found it. But no. Not at all.
Oh, there's the phoenix one. And his little phoenix. Okay, there we go.
I see you have brought my wand. And the thief who stole it. Oh, look at them, they're both scared! There's something you should know, Mr. Malfoy.
Ugh.
We found the thief. Right.
Dobby isn't a thief. Dobby, he would never steal his master's wand.
Silence, Dobby. I will deal with you later. Now, Lucius, let's not jump to conclusions. Dobby is telling the truth, Mr. Malfoy. He didn't steal your wand. Perhaps you should hear what Miss Bright discovered in the course of her investigations. Very well. Tell me what happened. I will tell you. First I went to find Dobby, as you and the Professor Dumbledore suggested. Oh, they're coming closer. Oh, let's hear her in. This is gonna be a very long story, isn't it, little girl? Oh, it's only a 3-1. I would have expected the last one, but that's been 8-1 going, ha 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 ha. Just at the last moment, you thought you were 3? No. Let's see here. Oh, little Dobby. Oh, can we move around? Oh, we can. Oh, that was a fast movement there. Okay, slow movement. It's very sensitive in this scene. Goodness gracious. Little Dobby.
Dobby is innocent. Ray Bright knows the truth.
Little Dobby.
Bright help Dobby. Dobby will never forget. Oh, look at him! He's so happy. I like that.
He's like looking at him with his little adorable eyes. I see nothing to suggest my house elf isn't responsible for the theft of my wand. I am sure everyone here knows that theft would never be tolerated here at Hogwarts. Oh dear. I don't want to go to Durmstrang anymore, Father. Oh, I called it Drumstang, I think. Or Durmstrang. It's a very hard word to pronounce. But yeah, that's the one with the other person. The one... I do believe that's the other... the third house in the Goblet of Fire that you managed to get acquainted with. Doty told me the wand was hidden somewhere at Hogwarts. You're wasting my time, Bright. Ben and I tried to search for the wand, but we never would have found it. Don't tell my father, please. He is so close to you, he will hear it.
You should tell Malfoy what his son did, Bright.
And she said it out loud, like,
get him, Bright. Get him. Bright left me to watch Malfoy by myself.
Oh, that's probably... Is that a circle?
Yes, that's a circling right there.
There's nothing more difficult than caring for a child. Well done, Merula. There's nothing that suggests my... Okay. So we are just circling, I think. Which is fine, we managed to get all the interactions, I think. I'm sure everyone here knows that theft will never be tolerated at Hogwarts. So there's another reason that we have to keep the secret, is that Dumbledore would probably not accept Draco if he knew the kid stole something. Oh, he's admiring his stuff, like, enough. If my elf didn't steal my wand, tell me who did. Who stole my wand? I like that exact... Oh, I do know that it is different depending on who plays the event, because I have higher anti-pew counts than a normal second year would have. But I like it's very difficult to keep Draco's secret, and just because I actually can do it for empathy point, I do think I actually will keep Draco's secret this once. I will give him the benefit of the doubt that he's deep down good, but he didn't think about his actions. But I don't know what's gonna happen to Dobby then. I don't know. How do you keep a secret without Dobby getting punished? I don't want either of them. Like, this one is a hard one, isn't it? I know that people will go, I'll just tell him the truth, let Draco have it. But in a sense, that could be interesting. Like, if our character showed him the kindness, that he's deep down good, and that's the one, the thing that's kind of acclimating inside of him, moral-wise, that we are the one that's actually helping him to become a good guy at the end of the movies. Yeah, that could be interesting. That could be an interesting little twist in my brain, like story-wise. Because everything has effects on what you do. And that's... some would call it the butterfly effect, but I don't think that would be it. But since we can keep it secret, I would like to see what happens. But I just fear that we can't protect Dobby then. But I want to see what happens. I don't think there was a thief, Mr. Malfoy. I found the wand in the courtyard. Intriguing. Perhaps I simply misplaced it. Though it does not prove my elf didn't steal it.
Dobby would never steal his master's wand.
He's telling the truth. I know for a fact Dobby didn't steal your wand. Oh, we did protect Dobby as well. Good. That's good. That's none of your concern. Focus on your own affairs, Bright, and keep your nose out of mine. Now, if that is all, Draco and I shall return to Malfoy Manor. I do believe that wraps it up. Well done, Miss Bright.
Aha!
And Miss Knight, who I expect had her hands full with the young Mr. Malfoy.
That's an understatement. I had to watch him while Bright searched for that wand.
Indeed. I'm sure you'll be pleased to know that your services are no longer required, and I have completed my inspection. I will submit my findings to my fellow governors. I'll be looking forward to it. Good day, Lucious.
Thanks for keeping my secret. I won't forget what you did. When I come back to Hogwarts, I'm going to be just like you.
Ah, we are planting the seed of goodness in the child. That would be nice. Oh, she's just leaving.
Dobby Bright has cleared Dobby's name. Ray Bright is a truly great witch. Dobby only wishes he hadn't put Bright in such trouble. Bad Dobby. Bad Dobby. No, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop.
You don't have to punish yourself, Dobby. It wasn't your fault.
Dobby must apologize, Ray Bright. Dobby can never repay Ray Bright's kindness. If Ray Bright has any need of Dobby, she only has to ask. Oh, he's such a sweetheart. I like Dobby.
Oh, we also got up in empathy, and we leveled up as well. Oh dear. Cool. Cool, cool. So, oh, she just walked over to Dumbledore going like,
Can I have payment for this? Or spell?
oh, aw. Oh, he's actually on our friend thing? Can we go eat with the... Let's see. Customize your avatar. I actually like that shirt. Even though it's very chaotic, I kind of like that. Wait, I need to know if we can go and have a meal with Dobby. I'm curious. I want to see if we can. just like with every other character. I just want to see if we can have a meal with Dobby. I know this episode is probably going to be a little longer, I'm sorry about that, but I thought it was going to be a 3-parter at the end, but it wasn't. Can we have a meal?
We can have a meal with Dobby!
Yay! That's gonna be so much fun! Oh, I love that. Shall we have a meal with Dobby? Just a quick meal with Dobby, that's gonna be fine.
Dobby mustn't speak ill of his masters. But Dobby longs to tell Ray Bright how he suffers. What is poor, poor Dobby to do?
Oh, sweetheart.
Dobby is a bad house elf.
No, you're just in a bad situation. Perhaps that's a good thing. No. You're certainly disobedient. No, you're just in a really bad situation, kid. Sweet little thing. Oh, I love his little conversations.
Ray Bright is a paragon of wizard kind. And a good friend too. Dobby feels as if he can tell Ray Bright anything.
Oh, he's such a cutie. That's so adorable. Okay. Yeah, I have to stop squeaking. Like, he's such a cutie. Anywho, with that, we are done with the event, and this is also proving that the Quidditch events won't start until we actually start having Quidditch, which is a good thing. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Because if we go into... No, that was not what I wanted to. It's profile. It is... And then we have to go to the achievement. Yes. It actually kind of showed me already. And we can just get 5 diamonds from that as well. So as you can see, I don't think the Quidditch related stuff will activate before we actually go into the Quidditch, which I actually think is the next thing we're gonna do. Because I also really want to see what the Quidditch part is about. And then kind of go in between that and the main story, I think. And with that little burst of information, or foreshadowing the mini next episodes, I think I'll be ending off here. And until next time, guys, take care and have a fantastic day.